I wish we had the time to put together Lazarus Art so Justin could really show off.
He wants to directions.
What's that?
Council would like directions.
All right, what's up next?
He knows.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's Chuck?
Where's Blazer?
Laser.
Blazer! Oh, it's here.
Since we don't have Tyler, we don't have a bass.
I know that there's a
Also,
story. I can't remember the details.
Hope my amplifier doesn't die. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, they're doing a thing right now.
All right, who wants to hear a rap again? DJ, drop the beat.
Oh my gosh.
No, sorry. Yeah, less than 4 of us, we were way too white last time we tried that, so there will be no rapping. Luckily, Justin put it on YouTube, so my kids are now embarrassed of me. Press the button. Can you hear me now? Anyway, there will be no rapping, but we do have a little bit of memory lane.
Yeah, whoever posted that online, that needs to calm down.
That was just for
It's even way worse than I remember. It was pretty bad. So. Well, believe it or not, 30 years. Pretty insane.
Can you guys hear? No.
Yes, we can. Front row can hear. Back row, and I'll raise your hand if you can hear back there. No.
Yeah, back row, do you want to hear?
Yeah. What about now? There we go. All right. 30.
Sam broke it.
The music was too good.
Okay, there we go. It was our yeah.
There we go. Is that better? Ah, there we go. Probably better without a mic, honestly. We should just sit down now and just be done. But, oh man, 30 years. I really can't believe it's been that long. And the memory of the rap is still too soon, for sure. So, it's been great connecting with a bunch of you. Everyone looks great. There were a few people I didn't quite recognize, so thank you for the name tags. Probably mine too. But we wrote down, everyone probably saw the tables. You've got like a little look back at like 1993, like 93 compared to now. So we decided to do something a little bit similar to look back like then and now. First we'll start out with the old school there. You can see Taco Time, there it is. Pretty old school. Some of those cars in the lot, I mean, come on, look at those. And then I drove past the school tonight on the way here, and I looked, I barely even recognized the place. Looks like they found some budget somewhere for some renovation. Our football field definitely never looked like that. Like there's no doubt. Now,
let's just be honest. Monty, you were never pulling Lisa in high school. So 30 years, my brother, it's worked in your favor.
Not my effing reunion shot.
Look at him at the U game! I love it.
Monty wearing red, I love seeing that, man. Never thought I'd see
We
that.
have one more year of marital bliss. Then, no.
All right, actually, related to that, so quick. Hold up, guys. Related to that quick story, a lot of people probably know my dad. Actually, he was your principal, Mr. Carlisle at Adelaide. Raise your hand. So my dad passed away 10 years ago. That was a weird introduction to that, but
Sorry.
so and one of the very last things he said to my mom before he passed away, he said, hey, listen, like, I want you to be happy, get remarried, but tell you what, there's one guy you can't marry, a guy named Tom Bird. So fast forward a couple years, my mom is now Karen Bird. So, they were high school sweethearts. My mom broke up with this Tom guy to marry my dad, and he just pined away for her his entire life. So the point of the story is, like, look around, fast forward 10, 20 years, you could be married to someone sitting on these tables. Pretty likely chance.
No.
You never know. Lisa and Monty led the way on that. All right, so Blaze, hit the next one. All right, so I don't know if you recognize these three handsome guys, but I don't know about you, but something kind of stands out on the page here. There's a little more hair. I'll tell you what. I mean, back in the day, I would see Garth out on the soccer field, long flowing locks, and I was pretty jealous. I can't lie, but maybe not so much anymore. Truth be told,
Well, you know, he could talk a whole lot of trash, but, you know, bald is a little bit more in style than, you know, the silver gray that you see now.
Yeah, you can tell yourself.
And let's just take a moment. This is like a J.C. Penney's Sears beauty shot that he's still wearing his high school Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, he went out and got this professionally done. I think his wife says he wears this like almost every other Saturday night.
Yeah, I had that picture. I didn't even have to take it, actually. That was just on my mantle. It sits right there, so that's nice. All right, so throwing it back a little bit, I was like thinking about, like, you know, what we used to communicate back in the day, and like payphones. Seriously, I mean, hey, do they even have payphones anymore? I don't know if they do. A Walkman with your CDs. I can picture like Jason Hansen going around with a big old huge video camera back in the day in school. Also a calculator, which I feel like if you had a TI graphing calculator, you're kind of a badass back then. That's kind of a big deal. And now, fast forward, literally all those devices in your pocket and more. So times have definitely changed. That I just put that up there just to, if you didn't already feel old tonight.
Well, a lot has changed. I mean, yeah, I may be follically challenged and vertically, but you know, some of us have changed quite a bit. Dave may have gotten a little bit grayer, but let's just talk about Hanson for a moment. You know, where is Jason? Because you look back in the day, I mean, the guy hasn't changed a whole lot, has he? Hanson? Where is Hanson? Does anyone know where Hanson is? Jefferson, can you check the back room there for Hanson?
Let's have what's goes on! What's wrong, baby? Far! We've been traveling far without a home. Come on, put your hands together! Not without a star. Woo! Free, only want to be free. We huddle close, hang on to a dream. Here we go. On the boats and on the planes, they're coming to America, never looking back again. They're coming to America home. It seems so far away. We're traveling like today in the eye of a storm. In the eye of a storm. Whoa, watch out, Chad. Home to a new and shining place. make up and we'll say grace. Feels like burning warm. Feels like burning warm. Here we go! Here we go! Up, up, up! That's it, folks. Come on.
There's a rumor going around that we had to beg Hanson to do that, but I don't think it took a lot of arm twisting, honestly. What I'm most excited for is that we will beg him again in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and I guarantee he will be back. It'll be amazing. All right, so back then, Hanson was a little scrawnier. As you can see now, the guy's freaking ripped. I mean, look at that. But as I put that up there, I realized, sadly, I now have in my phone browser history, I said Jason Hanson bodybuilding search. And I got some pretty weird pictures of him. But I was pretty excited to put Hanson up there in a Speedo, so it was worth it, for sure. Oh man, I mean, look at this. So this is full on John Stockton era. This is a picture of me playing basketball. And as you can see, I don't have long legs, but from the bottom of my shorts to my knee, that's a solid foot of leg. A lot of pace. So now, look at that, knees, shorts all the way down the knees. Just really sad way to play those John Stocktons back in the day.
And there's a little bit more pigment.
And the hair. Well, yeah, I am pasty white in that. I realize it too. That's got to be like a bad photo. I'm sure I wasn't that way. Flash, yeah, for sure.
Well, let's just remember way back then. Okay.
You just take this.
All right, so this next one, drum roll, please. Probably recognize this guy. Lover. We all know, we all love him. So, back then, pretty fit-looking guy. And then let's take a picture of now. I couldn't find any photographic evidence that anything has changed, so I'm just assuming, his lifestyle helped maintain his young physique, so I guarantee he looks like that now. All right, you'll probably recognize a few of these from the song as well. The bands back then, we got U2, we got the Beastie Boys, got JT and Britney Spears. Now look at them, which, sadly, we do our pictures left and right there, and probably kind of the same thing. All right, this next one, you'll recognize a few faces here, some proud cheerleaders, some Chattels in the group. I think we got Leslie Hansen, we got Lisa in there. Proud Woods Cross. I mean, they were all about the Wildcats. Fast forward 30 years, freaking traitors. All red. I mean, look how much red there is in that picture. Hard to see. I mean, that's as hard as seeing Monty.
Someone's got to pay the bills.
Nice. All right, so back in the day, Matt Garf was voted best car. Fast forward. Oh, weird. He owns every car dealership in the country. Not much has changed.
Oh my gosh.
All right, another throwback one. So we're looking at Karate Kid, The Little Mermaid, Seinfeld, classics back in the day. We all know and love those. Fast forward, same freaking stuff. This proves to me that our generation came up with the best stuff. The new generation, all they can do is copy us. Right? However, raise your hand if you've seen Cobra Kai on Netflix. Amazing, right? Like I busted through that in like 2 nights. It was incredible. All right, our one and only Blaze here, and Mara Robinson. These are our superlatives. So this is Brandon and Mara, most likely to become a movie star. Fast forward 30 years. Mara pretty much is. I don't know if you know. But she's got her own show in Branson with her 12 children.
Yeah.
I think she couldn't make it tonight because she's actually delivering a child like right now.
Yeah.
She is. That's not a joke. That's not really having her 12th child now.
Literally having her 12 child right now. So by our 40th reunion, she's going to have 72 kids. Oh, speaking of movie stars, look at this. BCG. I mean, let's hear it. Do you want to be CG too? I mean, come on.
Yes, yes.
There is one. There is one?
There is one? BTG3 then.
Yeah. I mean, you already forgot BCG.
It was pretty forgettable. Now, my kids actually know and love that movie, so. All right, a couple more superlatives here. We'll keep going. All right, the one and only Justin Coons voted most likely to become a religious leader. So fast forward 30 years, the guy draws Jesus for a living.
Yeah, he teaches at BYU, he draws pictures of Jesus, and he creates his own money system. I mean, that's like, 2 steps away from cult leader.
Well done, Coons. Coons and I actually served in the same mission as well in Japan, and he was my AP, so I can vouch for rockstar. All right, next up, this is kind of a sad story, actually. So you see a picture of Jolie here, voted friendliest, and then fast forward 30 years, she's become this cold, hard person that I barely recognize. Never smiles, not friendly at all. I mean, look at that, this miserable look on her face. Come on, Jolie, step it up. All right, here we go. So the one and only Mr. Sam Cottrell voted most likely to become a rock star, and as evidenced tonight on the stage, he's living his dream. Well done, Sam. Living the dream. All right, so this is the last one here. We have Brandon. Now, is Brandon here tonight? No. Is Aaron here tonight?
No.
Wow, this is going to majorly fall flat then. That's great. It was, voted best kisser. I saw this in the yearbook, and I was just kind of wondering, like, how did we come up with this? I'm not really sure how that happened. And I was hoping someone could come take the mic and, like, validate that one of those was like the best kisser.
I don't know about Aaron, but Alan's a good kisser.
One vote for Alan from San Francisco. All right, so that brings us to the end of it. There we are then, and now to take a look around the room. Here we are now. So 30 years later, I think we're all a little bit older for sure, hopefully a little bit wiser. But what a great class. I mean, I think we got something special here. It's awesome to see everybody. So we're going to have a little bit more music. And if you want to dance, I don't know if there's like a stomp mosh pit thing going on, but if you want to make that happen, I'm sure we can make it happen. So thank you everybody for coming. Awesome to see everybody, and we'll see you in
Closing.
10 years. Oh, the bar is closing, Lisa says, in
Like now.
like now. So mad rush to the bar. Go. Just real quick, let me say something real quick. That's a great point. I take literally zero credit for anything that happened tonight. I got a message from Lisa Raker in like June. She's like, hey, have you thought about the reunion? And I said, no, I have not. And just kind of like, wasn't anything that works. She said, you know what, let me take the ball and run with it. So Lisa and Megan Ostrowski and Ken Sullivan, I don't know where Ken is. Stand up, Ken. Let's hear it. Lisa, stand up. Megan, stand up. Jolie did the decorations. John Woodbury on the music. Sam on the music. We had Leslie Hansen. I think she put the playlist together. So honestly, amazing work. It isn't easy to pull something like this off. So awesome work, guys. Thank you for carrying the torch. I will try better next time. I did plan it.